All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the fifth episode of the Forehead of Security podcast. I'm your host, Sean Siegel, at Spider Jewels already on Twitter. These are my co hosts.
Ari, Hyperchick Cosplay on Instagram.
Kenzie, follow me on TikTok at SpencerBaby7.
And I'm Tabby. Follow me on Instagram at Tabby is not on fire, and TikTok and pretty much any social media. It's the same handle.
There we go. All right. Getting into the news of this week, I had very happily written down this morning that Doctor Strange 2 wraps filming with no leaks, considering that today was the last day of filming. That's not true anymore. Set photos leaked this morning, or not this morning, this afternoon, of the twins from WandaVision on set.
Oh.
So they'll be there.
Oh.
That's
Yay!
exciting. Always love more of them. But yeah, props
Small
to
children are good.
Yep, props to Sam Raimi, Kevin Feige getting that set completely locked down for 98% of the shoot. So we really have no idea what's going on there, but it's exciting. Amazon's yearly budget report shows that the Lord of the Rings TV show is the most expensive TV show of all time. Its first season's budget is 5 times the size of Game of Thrones' budget for season 8, which was its most expensive season. I don't know what this show is going to be about. Like, I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. It's the one fandom that I just can't get into.
They already made movies about them. Why do they need a show?
Because
Exactly.
it's going to be fantastic.
I mean, I never watched it either. I don't know anything about
dare
it.
you
I just know
people?
about the
Oh my god! How? What is wrong with you? It's so beautiful.
It really is.
I don't
Ari,
traumatize
Ari,
like the
Ari,
general
it's okay.
population.
Ari,
There's
it's
so much
okay.
walking and talking, and there's so little action.
Does nobody else ship Sam and Frodo?
Yes.
No, obviously.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay, they're getting like almost $1 billion
Triggered.
for one season of TV. Just that should
Which
make
is
you
fantastic, and now I have high hopes.
Not
happy.
a lot of freaking
It's still an
money.
Amazon show, so, but it might be good.
Mm,
It might be good.
Alfred Molina, who played Alfred Molina, who played Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2 and is reprising the role in No Way Home, gave an interview. I expect Kevin Feige to have him killed within the next 5 to 10 business days because he said way too much. He confirmed
Really?
without a doubt that he is playing his character from Spider-Man 2, that he's playing that specific Doc Ock, that it takes place exactly after the moment in the lake where everyone thinks he died, and that the quote he gave was, "In this universe, no one ever really dies," confirming that they're in the same universe. And so, scale of 1 to 10, how mad is Kevin Feige right now?
10 out of 10.
Oh.
He's
done.
pissed.
He took his hat off and threw it on the ground?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's watching that interview and he's just throwing
Done.
it.
God
He's
damn it!
Yeah.
Essentially.
And we thought
So-
Tom Holland was bad.
Yeah.
He still is.
He just kept talking and talking. I watched the video. Everything he said, I was like, please, dear God, stop. Like, I love
Stop
knowing
talking.
it, but oh, it hurt to watch.
It's still
It was
ruining
Serious
it.
death of that guy.
Yep.
He's gonna be coming soon.
Yep.
Take him out.
So this is obvious at this point that despite everything they're saying, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are going to be in this movie in some way.
Which
Yeah.
is exciting.
I feel like I
Finally.
should watch the Spider-Man movies before, because I've seen the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I haven't seen like the old Spider-Man movies.
What?
So I feel like I'm
She's
gonna
an
need to watch
MCU
them
fan.
to understand.
Yeah. You're gonna need to watch every Marvel property ever made now.
Okay, well, no, I've watched the entire MCU except for the Incredible Hulk, but I was told that I could skip that, and I like read a synopsis, so like I know what happened. But like the old Spider-Man movies, and I was never one for superhero movies until like recently. So
It's like one of the first Marvel movies I ever saw was Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
well, that's a
That's
Sony.
what
It's not
introduced
Marvel
me.
yet, is it? It's like Sony, right?
Yeah, but it's Marvel.
It's Marvel.
It is
It's
Marvel.
Marvel, Sony. It's complicated, is
So-
what it is.
I understand that it's
But
complicated.
it's still
but
still
it wasn't
from the
part of
comic
the
books.
MCU yet.
Not yet, but it is now,
like-
according to
Yeah.
Alfred.
Yeah.
I wonder if the fact that they said that it picks up right from that moment in Spider-Man 2 means that they're taking Spider-Man 3 out of continuity, erasing the greatest dance scene of all time.
They could do without. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we all like some emo Tobey Maguire, but they could just, shove it. Yeah. That could just
Okay,
be
now I have to
somebody's
watch
guilty
them.
pleasure.
Yeah, now you have to watch it.
That
Yes, he
just
dyes
sounds
his
phenomenal.
hair black and does the dun, 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 dun.
Like the whole emo thing, and it's hilarious, but it's one of those things. you
As
just
the
kinda-
resident emo, I kind of feel offended.
Hey, I used to be emo.
I'm an ex-emo. I have a little
Okay, I
Gerard
probably
Way
still
pop
am.
figure right there.
You have what?
I don't think
I
I
have a
ever
little
grew out
pop
of it.
figure of Gerard Way right there.
Nice.
I mean, I'm totally not that anymore. Yep, totally grew out of
Mhm.
that.
Definitely not. Wasn't
Totally
listening
I
don't
to
was
listen
an
to that
teenagers
every
NPR
day.
fan back in
20 minutes
middle
ago.
school.
I don't know if I'm happy or upset by the fact you have Gerard Way in your bedroom.
Oh, yeah. I used to keep him like on my alarm clock and he would like look at me while I slept. I was like 13.
Oh,
This was like 5 years ago.
you
I
were
want
one of
one.
those.
Oh yeah, it was bad. I am not proud of it.
You
But
and I
it was
would've been
part of my
friends
life.
back
I
then.
was a big like emo Trinity
Teenagers
Dan and Phil, like that was my life
Nice.
until about sophomore year of high school. So
Okay, Misa,
still
you
have it.
can not bite me. That would be great. Technical difficulties because of my chihuahua.
You're
Wow,
upside down.
why am I upside down? I don't understand what's happening. Every time I try to fix it, it just spins me around.
it just gets worse.
The whole episode is just gonna be me going up and down and flipping around because of you.
It's gonna be my camera shaking. I tell you the truth.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, well, back to whatever we were talking about, the news of the week.
We're talking about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I think those original movies are some of the best superhero movies ever made. I wish they weren't
Yes.
doing this. I think they should keep them
Really?
separate. I love Andrew Garfield. The first superhero movie I ever saw was The Amazing Spider-Man. I think he is fantastic. I still wish they weren't doing this. It's
Mhm.
going to be great, and I'm going to cheer when they come on screen, and everyone in the theater is going to give me a dirty look, but I'm still going to be happy. But looking back
You're
on it,
not
I
gonna
know.
be the only one. Trust me.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll both be at Elon then,
If I
so we'll
learned
probably be
anything
together
from
opening
Endgame.
night. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I just think that this is not a good story move. This is fan service.
Mm,
I mean,
fair.
some fan service, is fine.
Some
Like
fan
this
service is fine.
fine and
But
to
like an
me.
entire movie of fan service.
I don't know. I think it's gonna come in Doctor Strange too, though. I think they're gonna come in the after credit scene of No Way Home, is my prediction. That they're gonna beat Doc Ock, and then there's gonna be some portal thingy, and Doctor Strange is gonna show up and do his thing, and then they'll be there.
So after Loki and Black Widow, is Doctor Strange the next movie that's gonna come out? Like the next piece of content that we're
Shang-Chi.
getting?
No, you got
Shang-Chi.
all right. So we got
Okay.
Loki in June, Black Widow in July, Shang-Chi in September, Eternals in October. No way. We got the Suicide Squad in August, which isn't Marvel, but it's still going to be really good. And then Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3 is in December, and then March is Doctor Strange 2. And somewhere in that time is Miss Marvel, the show. Hawkeye's show is going to be probably between Shang-Chi and Eternals.
I forgot about that. I
And-
forgot he's getting a show.
There's so many shows that are coming out that we just don't know anything about that are exciting. Like She-Hulk is coming out this year.
They just went
There's-
like ham with Disney Plus.
Yeah, and I mean, is anyone complaining? I mean, Falcon and
No,
Winter
I
Soldier
mean,
has been amazing.
It's a great time for me to be joining this fandom.
Yep.
It's
But
like a Marvel.
It's not a
renaissance.
fandom, it's a way of life when it comes
Yeah.
to Marvel.
it's not a phase, Mom. It's a lifestyle.
Shut up. Okay, the fact that we were just talking about my emo phase makes that so much worse.
Yep.
Yeah, it
right,
really
back to the
wasn't a
news.
phase,
14-year-old me is quaking.
Okay, back to the news. Dominic Purcell, who plays Mick Rory in the Arrowverse, very publicly said fuck you to the CW. Left Legends of Tomorrow, made a very call-outy Instagram post where he said he was leaving Legends of Tomorrow over studio negotiations, said he was just done with that whole thing.
Yeah.
I think this is the beginning of the end for Legends of Tomorrow.
No.
30 seasons. Think about it. There's only one original legend still on the team, Sarah, and she's off in space, kidnapped by aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of cannot wait until Tuesday to see whatever happens there with their season premiere. Supergirl is setting up another version of the Suicide Squad for the Arrowverse. They're doing that again on Supergirl with Lena Luthor as the head and presumably random Arrowverse villains in it that will appear. I'm assuming they're going to appear in the 5 David Ramsey episodes with him as Green Lantern across all 5 shows.
They
Can they
replaced
not?
Ryan Reynolds.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
No, Diggle is Green Lantern now. As of the end of Crisis, he got the ring, and now he's appearing on each show.
Yeah, because Ryan Reynolds
presumably as
did
Green.
not appreciate
I will
that
not
role
tolerate any
slightest.
slander for that movie. I understand that everyone hates it. I disagree.
I've
I
never
think it's
even
one of the
seen
best
it. That's
superhero
one
movies
thing that
ever.
I have not actually seen.
I've seen
it's
bits and
so
pieces of
stupid.
it, and I've seen the allusion to it in Deadpool 2, and that's
Yeah,
all I know
I
did
about
too,
Ryan
yeah.
Reynolds as Green Lantern.
Oh, it's so stupid, but it's so good. It watches like as if
Good to
Deadpool
know.
made a Green Lantern movie. Like when you're watching it, you can't expect it to be serious.
Any movie Ryan Reynolds is in, you cannot expect it to be serious.
Oh, that's
Ryan
so not
Reynolds.
true. Have you never seen the
Oh,
movie?
wait, really?
Yeah,
Every
there's
horror
a few.
is really
There's a
good.
few. He's
Yeah.
what was it? There was that one. He was with that guy. God. And they were running from these people and they were getting shot. That's like 5 different movies. I can't remember his name.
Hitman's Bodyguard?
He was-
But that was a
Hitman's
comedy.
Oh,
Bodyguard.
Hitman's Bodyguard is not.
I don't remember. It was I'll just have to-
R.I.P.D.
I
or
need
whatever it
my
was called.
tablet.
Was he in that, or was that Ryan Gosling?
Don't be mixing up your Ryans, okay?
No,
Know
okay,
your
but I'm
Ryans.
thinking of the movie I'm thinking of is Buried, which is the movie where the entire movie takes place in the box where he's buried alive.
Oh,
Oh, it is just one of the all-time greatest movies ever made. I will never
I'm
rewatch
forgot
it.
that
dying.
existed.
It's so dark. It's so terrifying. I had nightmares for like a month after it. And much like Bucky, I lied to my therapist about them.
now I really want
Sean,
to
you
watch
get
Parker.
hold on. You get nightmares
I got nightmares after watching
based
that.
off of movies.
Yeah, after that I did.
Okay.
The whole movie takes place in this claustrophobic little box. There's a scene with a snake, and oh my god, the ending.
So Sean
It's
can't watch
terrifying.
horror movies.
I can watch horror movies, and I will watch horror movies. My bedspread is a Stephen King poster. I can't watch that one.
I'm
Did not
trying
need to know
I
that,
need to look
but
up a
thank you.
name. I need to look
You
up
were
a
never
name.
gonna live that down.
I don't want to live that down. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Why do I
Ryan
feel like once we get to Elon, you're gonna like force me to watch all these
Reynolds.
movies?
I'm going to force you to watch every single superhero movie.
God.
For those of our listeners who
Okay.
are,
I can
ones
do
that don't know
superhero
us.
movies. I can't do horror movies.
I'm going to make you watch every single
I love
King
horror
movie ever
movies.
made.
Horror movies are fantastic.
We need to just
I
do a
watch
horror
horror
movie
movies
episode.
every day.
It's
Because
gerbil.
Yeah, it's Gerbil. Gerbil's
Hi,
popping in
Fab.
to say hi. Get your little get your face over here. Okay, I'm looking for it because the last name of the guy I think is the name of a state, which is why it's bothering me so much.
Alabama,
What movie stars do you know whose last name is
no,
Alabama?
Montana.
No, it was like an H. Michael something. I don't. This is gonna kill me.
No state that starts with an H.
Eventually, I'll find it.
You're talking about Selfless? Denzel Washington,
know.
safe
Yeah,
house.
that
Washington.
That's what I was talking about. That was what I was just Washington.
Yes, that's a good
It's
one.
like his last name. The last name is State. Denzel Washington.
Yes, Safe
Oh,
House.
Denzel
Ryan Reynolds and
Couldn't remember.
Denzel.
Yeah. That was a serious movie, I think.
Yep.
Oh,
I think.
You think?
And
If I
Our
remember
last bit of
correctly.
news. Our last bit of news for this week is my personal favorite. Did any of you guys happen to open Instagram one morning to a special post from Sebastian Stan?
Okay, I
No.
didn't. Oh, I was with
No.
my boyfriend, and he showed it to
I
me.
bet
Like
he
we had
loved
just.
that.
I'm not gonna tell you what we were just doing.
Oh.
But it's not podcast friendly. But I was.
I can tell you what it wasn't.
I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing. But he like just shoved it in my face, and he's like looking at this, and I'm like, okay,
For those of you
didn't
who
expect to
haven't
see that from you, but
haven't checked,
okay.
it's a picture of
I
Sebastian
totally already told
Stan.
the
Can
story
someone
and danced around the
explain
details.
what we're talking about?
Yep, I'm gonna pull it up now. He posted this on Instagram on 5 days ago at like 6 in the morning. I open
Phone.
Instagram first thing in the morning. I was like, okay.
I'm dying. over
Every
here because
Gen
I'm
Z
half
kid
asleep
ever.
and I'm-
It's fantastic.
It was this.
It's a fantastic ass.
Oh,
Why?
Now
It's
that's
not
America's
ass, but it's
ass.
pretty close.
No, that is not America's ass. We all know that Steve Rogers.
Yeah,
he's taking
Steve
that clip
Rogers
of,
has the
That's
best
Anthony.
American ass.
Yeah, he's taking that clip of Anthony Mackie when he did that interview and said, "You ever see a man like this walking the street? He's gonna get arrested." He took that literally.
Did he get arrested?
I don't know, cause okay, zooming in on parts of it that are not his ass, there's cars there that he flashed this view to. And he did all this to promote his new movie called Monday. He is fully naked in the movie. I can confirm
Really?
that.
Abby
Mm.
gets
I
so
got way too
excited.
I'm so sorry.
Good to know.
Want to see naked men in movies? That's what we're talking
I'd
about.
love to see naked men in
It's not about ass. You know, Steve Rogers.
under
too.
a certain age.
You mean over a certain age, right?
Yeah, over what?
Ew.
In a certain age range. I don't like seeing
Dear.
like old naked men. That's what I was getting at. Not like I like seeing
We're cutting
minors.
this
No.
out, right?
This is
That's what I meant.
we're doing well today.
I'm just gonna...
Also, I did not invite this guest.
Yeah. Hi, Fab. Bye, Fab.
They say hi.
And bye.
Nah.
Okay. Getting into the spoiler warnings. Falcon and Winter Soldier, obviously. Various Marvel properties, probably.
Background content.
Batwoman, regular Arrowverse stuff. Not The Flash. I haven't watched The Flash yet because I just couldn't bring myself to do it after how bad last week's was.
We all know I finished Flash after season 4.
Yeah, it's just I held on for so long, but I think I'm done.
Just like
hate to say it,
Supergirl. It's not.
I think I'm only Batwoman now for Arrowverse. Okay, spoiler warnings for Falcon and Winter Soldier. This episode was unbelievable. I
I
wrote
loved
down
it, honestly.
3 full pages of notes that I trimmed down for things to mention. Let's start by talking about that fight scene at the very beginning.
That was awesome. I loved that so
I
much. That was
feel-
intense.
I feel like it's just a Marvel thing for the first 10 minutes just to be action packed.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes of WandaVision were really just all
All
fighting.
of their
Mhm.
all of their movies I can break down into like 3 different fight sequences, and that's why I like keep track of the movie. It's like there's the fight at the beginning, and then there's like a bigger fight in the middle, and then there's a big old fight at the end. And like that's how I keep track of where we are. in the
Ruby.
movie, and, like, how many fights we are in.
All right, so I'm gonna give my review of the episode here. I wrote down a lot of things to mention, and then I trimmed it down because I was not gonna read you guys 3 full pages of notes. But the first thought that I had was that the shield really is one hell of a weapon. Like if it's used
Oh
right,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
they were knocking him out. That moment that Bucky threw the shield at the ground at Sam and was like, "Here, take this." He looked salty. He looked like he did not want to give that shield up. But then he didn't portray
really
that at
didn't.
all in the rest of the episode.
Well, no, he did. He said that the shield was like his only form of
Oh,
family
that's
left.
true. That's true. I didn't think about that part. I think that if that fight had played on a big screen at a movie theater, if they had made this a movie, it would have
Oh, that
been
would've
one of
been
the all-time greatest Marvel
amazing.
fights.
Would have been better.
Right up there with the elevator scene. So Torres is obviously going to be the next Falcon. Like, that's happening. He's Falcon in the comics.
Just
He got the wings. We know from episode 1 that he's technically good and that he can fix the wings. He's going to fix those wings. He's going to fly in the last scene
So
to be the Falcon.
Torres is going to be the next Falcon?
Yeah, he's Falcon in the comics. I don't remember if he's a mutant or if he gets it through experimentation or something.
Oh wait,
But
that took me a minute.
in
I
the
just
comics, he
read
gets-
it just realized
Yeah.
his name tag.
Yeah, in the comics he gets actual wings. Like real bird wings that sprout out of his back. They're
I
not
want
doing
bird
that here.
wings.
They're
Me
just giving him the jetpack
too.
wings. Yep. But yeah, he'll be the next Falcon. That should be fun. Wyatt Russell
Funny how we
deserves
seven
every
platinum
single
wings.
award.
He's amazing.
He's
Mhm.
like that courtroom scene where he was yelling at the person. I kept thinking, damn, he is such a good actor. Like, the only thing I had known him
yeah.
from is 22 Jump Street, where he was like the
He was
buddy
in
football
that?
player. He's the other football player. That's him.
Oh.
Just
Yeah.
when he walked out of the courtroom before they were even done talking, I was just like,
Mhm.
he's going to get thrown into Marshall jail.
But
Yeah,
no,
like
'cause
he's
of-
gonna get himself in some more trouble.
Ye-
not anymore. Now that he's got his secret ally on his side, Madam Hydra, the secret cameo that they've been teasing. I-
That's who she is.
I was drinking out a soda can and I dropped it and spilled it all over myself. I was just like, oh my god, that is Julia Louis-Dreyfus and she is Madam Hydra.
It's such a good casting choice there.
Such a good casting choice. I'm so happy
I
with
had
that.
no idea. I was just
I
like,
Yeah.
who is this lady?
She is also
I
in
didn't
the
read. I don't
comics.
read the comics.
She's also in the comics a love interest of Nick Fury. Hope they don't do that.
Interesting.
No. Nick Fury needs to stay single for all of us who want to simp.
Yep. They can't set him
I
up.
just
But if
want
they
to
were going
imagine
to set
Nick
him up
Fury
with
being
anyone,
somebody.
but if they're going to set him up with anyone, it should be her.
Seriously.
But that was, she was so good. I was so happy with that. They're setting up Thunderbolts, I think, right? With sending Zemo to the Raft, which is the prison that in Civil War General Ross runs. He'll get his powers at some point. They introduced Batroc again, who's a key member of the Thunderbolts. They got Madam Hydra now, who's a big member of the team. The Thunderbolts is Marvel's Suicide Squad, by the way. It's their version of it. I think they're doing it. I think they're going all in. They got Zemo back. They got Thunderbolt Ross as the head of the prison where Zemo is. You got Batroc the Leaper, who's a big member of the team in the comics, is there. Madam Hydra's there. They could very easily bring Deadpool into it as part of his thing. And
Oh.
Taskmaster. They're bringing Taskmaster into the MCU with Black Widow, and I suspect they won't kill him or her. So, yeah, I think they got to be doing Thunderbolts. And I hope so, too. They're a very fun team in the comics. Lots of dark storylines. If they're going to make an MCU R-rated TV show, it'll be that. Like, if they're going to do a Disney Plus show that'll get a TVMA, that's what it'll be.
I hope
And-
they stay back.
They need to one time. Just one time. Actually, that's not true. They did it in Iron Man 2. The Senator said fucking Iron Man 2. Where he said, fuck you, Mr.
Okay.
Stark. But for that to be the only F-bomb in the MCU is just sad.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously,
Exactly.
Deadpool's going to come in and just...
Fuck it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Literally.
can't see him come in and just set some stuff on fire.
If Deadpool comes into this, goodbye innocent Spider-Man.
Oh,
all I have to say.
I want
That's
a
gonna be
Tom
so
Holland,
good.
Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, Spider-Man movie so badly.
We
Yes.
all
Yes.
do.
That would
My
be
se-
phenomenal.
My second favorite comic book run of all time is Spider-Man / Deadpool. I cannot remember the author. His name is leaving my brain right now. But it is just a fantastic run. And guess who's in it? Mephisto. As much as I hate
That
to make more
dude.
Mephisto jokes. So I went back and I watched the movie Seven last night just because I yelled the words "What's in the box" so many times after seeing Sam's case. But what do we think is in the box? It's a suit, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
his
thought.
suit.
too.
It's
a suit.
definitely gonna be his suit.
Has to be.
But is it a new Falcon suit or is it a
Wakanda's
Captain
Tony
America
Stark.
suit?
I think
I
it's
think
a Captain America. It needs to be.
America's suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kitty.
there's one behind you.
My cat just jumped across the screen. Oh my god. She
Lot of
keeps
kitties.
playing with this thing.
Hmm.
This
Hey.
thing.
Yes, I said
I'm in the middle
this
of
thing,
something.
which at this point is so torn up. That's what it is because she ate it. It's
Mm,
no longer a flag. She just ate it.
she just wants
So
to get.
yeah.
No, I need an Adora. I need to get her an Adora.
You
Okay.
do.
You need an Adora.
So is Sharon the power broker? She was on the phone
I
with
think-
Batroc,
yeah.
and then mysteriously Batroc is all of a sudden friends with Carly. She is. Okay, that's adorable. She is very
It's so
clearly the power
cute.
broker.
What? It's a kitty. Yeah, she's the power
He
broker.
wants me to pet her, but I'm kind of
The
in
cat's
the
the
middle
power broker.
Yes, the cat is
Cat's the power broker. Lucky.
That should be the name of the episode. The cat's the power broker.
Yeah, it's Sharon. There's no doubt at this point. But
You know, I feel like if I've heard things about like the power broker being the big bad of the show, I feel like they don't spend enough time talking about it for like I feel like it'll just be weird. I don't know how to feel about that whole situation.
I think they're gonna set her up.
Yeah, it
as
seems a little bit extra.
bad guy for something else. Like she's just gonna be Sharon, but the after credit scene will be like, oh, she's secretly the power broker, and then she'll be like the bad guy of Shang-Chi or something.
Yeah, and remember the iPhone
something
thing.
new.
You know, villains can't have iPhones.
And
Mhm.
Carly has an iPhone. Zemo does not.
Yeah.
Walker doesn't.
Mhm.
Sharon does not either. Sharon uses her fancy tablets. She did have an iPhone in Civil War. So, yeah.
Why
she's a bad guy.
can't villains have iPhones?
Because the company
Apple.
doesn't allow it. They don't like it. It's in the contract. That's why in Umbrella Academy they had no cell phones at all because they didn't want people to be able to see who the villains were. So they that's why they said it when they did.
You guys know
Huh.
the
That's the
movie
whole
Knives
reason
Out?
why.
Yeah.
I was watching Knives
yes.
Out. I like 2 minutes before they did the big reveal, I was like, oh shit, he's got an Android. And then I was like, oh shit, he's got an Android. When everyone else, they made a thing of the fact that they all had iPhones. And I was like, oh, god damn it. Spoiled again.
Why does
Apple.
this make so much sense?
I
Like
don't
now
know.
that like I'm going through all the movies I've seen in my head. Hmm.
Okay, so that Sam montage.
I love the training. It's like a little mini training arc.
I just
I
want
died
to
inside.
I just want to set it up with Eye of the Tiger. Or the Rocky.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Now I have Jensen Ackles dancing to Eye of the Tiger in my head. You don't know who
Good.
Jensen Ackles
I
is.
do.
Oh, we do.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you guys catch the fact that Bucky knew Steve's plan in Endgame? Bucky
Yeah,
knew
I
that
mean-
Steve was gonna dip.
Yeah.
That surprised
I mean,
me.
I always thought that.
I did.
I
That
feel
didn't
like
surprise me.
they have these wavelengths. They just sense each other at this point.
I mean,
They seriously-
honestly, I knew a lot of people like don't like Cap's ending because they're like, oh, he wouldn't leave Bucky and all that. And honestly,
would
I
leave
like
Bucky.
Cap's ending, and that might just because I'm a romantic and I like that. I think it's cute, but like, I feel like they talked about it beforehand, and Bucky like knew, you know, what Steve needed to do, and he like wanted him to be happy. And I feel like, you know, there was some checking in, you know, throughout, you know, Bucky's time as a Winter Soldier and stuff like that. So like, I don't think it was like malicious or he just left Bucky. I think they talked about it.
Yeah.
They're
So I
best
wasn't
friends, of course. They're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, moment of silence for Steve Rogers, officially confirmed To be dead.
Oh my god.
This is illegal, but like,
He's a captain.
It sucks.
It won't get copyright strike if you just sing with it.
Okay, that's enough of taps. He's a fictional character. He gets half a tap. Okay, I am so glad that that shot of them walking away from each other wasn't the final shot of the show, because they showed it in the
Yes.
trailer and everyone was like, "Oh, that's the last shot of the show," but it wasn't, and that was good.
Mhm.
See, I think the
It
final
was-
shot of the show is just going to be them getting married. Still, that's still my
Yes,
hope.
please.
no.
Yes.
He's
Chris.
flirting with his sister.
He said
Yeah,
hi.
but that
How
just
is that
happened.
flirting?
But it was a
It
flirtation.
was,
Hi.
it
He
was
like,
such a.
I
He was
Hey,
just like,
guess
"Hey,
just-
I'm James."
Okay,
Like-
I
so
guess
you got
I'm just
so now
dense as
suddenly
hell.
you can't flirt with a girl and still be in love with a guy. Look at the group you're talking
Yeah.
to here.
Seriously.
Bucky is a proud
No,
listener of
but
Sweater
it
Weather.
I still
I
get
mean, me
numbers.
too, but like, come on. It was so flirty. Okay.
I don't
It
see
was
how.
really
I mean,
flirty.
I don't know.
It was
I
pretty
feel
flirty.
like it made it flirt. Her reaction made it more flirty. But to me, I don't know. I guess I'm just dense because I'm like that all the time. I'm
How
like,
else would
hi.
somebody
I'm
Wait,
Ari."
hold on.
No.
Hush. Maybe he's flirting or trying to get on the sister's
Trying to
good
get him
side.
jealous. Trying to make
No.
him jealous.
No, to get on her good side, because you need to get on the good side of the siblings before you make your move.
Maybe, probably. I like that.
Just saying.
Okay. So my overall thoughts of the episode. Back to
He's done
back to
with us.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm done with you. Okay. Back to the episode. I'm gonna give this one a solid 9. 9 out of 10. I really liked it. There were no dull moments. The scenes with Isaiah were really powerful. The action was fantastic. The humor was great. Like that thing with Bucky saying that he was right-handed.
I don't always think about it.
Yeah, that was great.
That was pretty good.
Solid Bucky impression. I give that Bucky impression a 9 also. That should be your talent for the pageants.
Hi, my name is Tabby, and today I'll be impersonating the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Trusted. But yeah, 9 out of 10 for me.
I'd say an 8. I love the episode, but I'm still thinking about the episode before that one. And I feel like this is this is not the last episode, right?
Nope, we got one more. And then we have to
Yeah,
go
'cause
7
that-
whole weeks making podcasts without anything to review. So I'm thinking of some games that we can play.
Okay.
just-
'Cause
Oh
it's
no.
like, I don't think it's enough climax, but
This is hard. I guess I'm gonna go with Ari. 8 out of 10. It was pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like too much boat stuff.
There was a lot
As
of boat stuff.
Sean. Yeah.
yeah.
There was
It's
a
a
lot of
bit
boat
too much
stuff.
boat for me, especially that's my phobia. Boats are my phobia. I have to
Hey,
close
but
my
what
eyes
is,
if
what
I
is
see a
boat
boat.
if not
So
family persevering?
no.
I have a boat.
Not surprised.
Winning.
I live
It's-
in Southern Maryland. I'm between two rivers. It's just
Yeah.
what happened. Gotten stung by a jellyfish. That was fun. Anyways,
Jellyfish.
I'm not as critical as y'all. I guess I enjoy like the simple things of the Marvel. So like I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 just because I like the Sam Bucky content and that fight scene in the beginning and the scenes with Isaiah Bradley. It filled my cup the way it needed to, and I loved it. So 10 out of 10.
All right, theories going into next week. what do we think is going to happen in this finale?
We
Three
are
predictions from everyone.
going to see the suit. What's inside the
Yes.
box? We're gonna see the suit. We're gonna have another epic showdown between the fake Captain America and the Falcon
The
Captain
now
America.
real Captain America.
And Bucky and Sam are going to finally be okay with each other.
Kiss.
They're going to be okay.
That's a little
with
too
each other.
much. Go to your fan fiction for that.
Yeah,
That's an AO3
I'm running out.
Oh no. I'll send you a few.
Hey.
Okay. Batroc is going to get sent to the raft, and Walker will too, to set up Thunderbolts. Madam Hydra will not come back. That'll be a one-off appearance from her for now, and then she'll come back in Black Widow. And Walker is just going to get his ass beat very quickly without the shield. Like, his shield is what? It's a 5-minute craft. That's, he's not rolling up with vibranium.
Honestly,
So-
I know that end credit scene was supposed to be like menacing and stuff, but it just felt pathetic. It's like,
It just felt
No.
sad.
That
It
would
was
be
like, okay,
creepy.
you're done.
give it up,
Go home. Go home.
go
John.
home. He's trying so hard, and I'm like, honey,
Mhm.
just go home.
Wait,
The one
did I
thing that I
miss?
was
I
so-
missed something. There was an
Did you
end
not-
credit scene.
Yes, it was
Mhm.
Walker building
I
his own
literally,
new
as
shield.
soon as it, out of what? What color is it?
It's just
Red, white, and
metal.
blue.
Same
Oh,
colors.
that'd be interesting if it was like a darker shade of everything.
Yeah, that would be cool.
He did spray paint it.
Yeah, he was
I
pretty
mean,
painted.
give him some credit. He's getting into cosplay.
Yes.
Let's be honest. It was his entire thing was just cosplay. He tried too hard.
I mean,
he was making
Yeah.
too many CMVs.
so I don't know about you guys. I don't know how active you guys are on Twitter or TikTok and all of that, but I not one time did I see anyone refer to him as Captain America. No one in the fandom
No.
called, every time it was Walker or John, or one person referred to him as Johnny Boy, which was fun to see.
He's not Captain America. He was
He's
never
not.
Captain America.
He
No
really
fan
isn't.
thought of him
No,
as
but he was
Captain
never
America.
Captain America.
He needs help. He needs to get himself some help.
He
Go
needs some
home.
therapy.
Take
They're
a
gonna
fucking
send him to
scene
Dr.
and get,
Rayner.
reality shoved in his face.
Yeah, I said to Rainer.
Yeah.
For more couples therapy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Him and his wife. It just shows up with Lamar's dead body.
Oh
Oh god.
Lamar deserves better.
no! That was a little dark even for me.
Moment of silence.
Not
for
dark
Lamar.
enough. Let's go darker.
Kill Lamar.
Precisely.
Did you guys
Oh,
see
God.
that? Like, did you guys catch that moment where they ripped the shield off his arm and his arm broke, and Marvel included that sound effect, that crunch?
That was
It was
great.
Thing, and I loved it.
That was so
We
good.
need more of that.
Marvel needs to embrace the dark side.
They need to be a little bit more DC.
Yeah.
But not too DC.
No, because DC has to have its own brand.
DC needs to be a little bit more Marvel, and Marvel needs to be a little bit more DC.
They can learn from each other.
Just can Marvel buy DC yet?
No, because you know what's
That's
going to happen the
no.
moment they do. The moment they do,
No.
we will be getting an Avengers versus Justice League movie. And it will
Ugh.
ruin
True.
both.
Oh,
those
true,
movies.
true,
Like,
true, true.
Batman versus Superman and the Kong versus Godzilla. I hate those movies. It's just
What?
fans
Oh,
versus-
you just offended my husband. You offended him so bad. She says she hates Godzilla versus Kong.
I hate the concept of it. I just think it's ridiculous and that it's a cash grab.
She says it's a cash grab. You don't understand the history behind it then, because he has the entire collection of the fucking all that.
Just listen to last week's podcast.
Yeah, go
Yes.
listen to it, because you don't understand the history behind
Or
it.
2
It was
weeks
not a
ago.
cash grab. It was planned. It's been planned for years, eons. That was
It was supposed to be a trilogy originally.
Hmm.
But it wasn't.
So, yes.
So yes, it was good. for
I
what
don't
it
care
was.
about like those
I just
fight
heard,
movies. Like
someone
Civil.
hates it, and I was like,
It was low
no!
budget. It was low budget because of cuts, but it was
Yeah,
good for what
it's-
it
I mean,
was.
That's
okay,
the only
Civil War,
reason
where they
I'm
were
sad,
fighting,
but
was
still,
fantastic.
it's
Civil
enough.
War was good. Civil War was really good.
Batman
I
v
will-
Superman.
Yeah,
if
that
you
was good.
watch,
Alright, who
if
said
you
it?
watch
Which
the
one is that?
full cut of Batman v Superman,
That one.
the Snyder's
Tabby's
Snyder's
the one who
director
said
cut.
it.
Oh, okay.
Snyder's director
one-
cut of Batman v
You're not
Superman
my friend.
is good.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I don't want to crossover between Marvel and DC ever. I never want that to happen.
I think they should.
I feel
I mean, you can make that movie, but don't
my
make it
God,
part of
no.
the MCU. Don't use that cast. Don't ruin that for a
He's
crossover.
just talking. Nobody's insulting Godzilla anymore. It's okay. Go away.
No,
I
fuck
calmed
Godzilla. He's a
down.
weak bitch.
Like,
Kong would have won.
Hey!
Hey!
Are you trying to summon his ancestors?
Yes.
Oh
I almost got rid of him. Now he's all offended again. It's okay. They said they loved him. They said they'd marry Godzilla like you would.
That's not.
Speaking of, if I get that Godzilla suit, will you love me again?
That's the episode
no!
title.
Cosplays Godzilla just so husband can love her again.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I should try that. Maybe I'll find something that Cody likes.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Dang,
at this
dang.
point, you should just try anything.
I mean, he really likes Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll find one of those cards, dress up as it.
Yes.
Finally do it.
Just dress up as Yugi. You're like, will you love me now? Am I twink enough for you now?
Am I did I hear that correctly?
Yes, you did. Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. You'll have to listen back 500 times.
I honestly, I have never once listened to our podcast because I know I'm going to cringe the moment I hear my voice.
I fell asleep listening to it.
I've skimmed through it to make sure I didn't pick my nose or nothing.
Nice.
Oh, my mom just got home. That's nice. Okay.
Hi, Tabby's mom.
Bye, cat.
Hi, Daddy's mom.
Downstairs.
That's you just gotta be like, put your pants back on. Yell it real loud.
Ooh, Wyatt Russell's answers your question. Okay, that's nice.
Wyatt,
We have
another piece of
questions
news.
for Wyatt
Russell
Russell?
says Chris Evans is in episode 6. Did you guys see that whole interview?
What?
I forgot
better
about this
not be
because I'm so sure that he's just messing with us. But he gave an
Has
interview.
to be.
Someone asked him if he'd ever met Chris Evans, and the exact quote was, "You'll just have to wait till the end of episode 6 to find out now, won't you?" And I'm just like, what the fuck? Why do you say
Can
that?
Chris Evans do the cameos like Stan Lee did? Can we have that?
No, the
Please?
cameo should be
Yeah.
Deadpool. The cameo should be
Both.
Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
Both.
Yeah,
Or-
I agree with that, but if I saw more
And
Chris
then everyone
Evans, I
should
would
be
not.
putting up missing Stan Lee posters.
Yes! I'm gonna cry.
I'm
Dog's
still, you
cry.
know what? I'm kicking myself because I went to a convention. He was right there. It was a long line. And I said to myself, you know what? He'll be here next year. I'll just go see him next year.
And the next year he became an international superstar.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere next year. And I am still kicking myself because I wanted a picture and I wanted him to sign one of my cosplays. And he was right there, not 20 feet away from me. And I missed it. Missed opportunity. Don't miss those opportunities.
Do I need to play taps again?
No. No.
Okay, yeah. Back to Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Have fun editing all of this.
Oh, I'm not editing any of this.
No,
Oh,
Putting this out.
no.
Probably have to edit out all of the times I allude to me having sex.
All the times Catcher jumps across my screen like that.
My cat's asshole.
Yeah, that might be. Never mind.
We don't need a Shane Dawson situation.
Yeah, we don't need a.
Too soon.
years yet? Is it finally funny? Or was it 125? I don't remember. Sean's over there just going, I'm gonna ignore everybody till they're done talking about stupidity.
I'm texting my brother to stop being so loud. He's running around in the background, clomping up and down with all of his friends.
He's gonna be louder because you said that.
Just saying.
He's gonna take that as a sign to be louder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
fine.
I'm sweating.
Okay, so moving on from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It's hot here.
Batwoman this week, solid episode, real solid episode. Black Mask is just every single gay stereotype, all of them.
Yeah.
No idea why. It's a weird character
So
choice.
yeah.
Like, we want LGBT representation. We don't want Black Mask to just be.
So was the original Batwoman.
Yeah,
Kate.
but she was in the cool
She was
kind.
over.
He's
Yeah,
just
but
walking
it was
around
still
like-
over stereotyped.
Yeah, but like, he's walking around like he's Billy Eichner, but he's a supervillain who cuts people in half.
Ooh.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good episode.
It
of the
really
show,
is.
I meant to say. But yeah, they're taking Commander Kane in some weird directions. But, getting him addicted to drugs would not have been my first guess as to what was going to happen this episode. But
He's lost all of
I'm
his
rocking
kids.
with it. Hey, one of them's still alive just because she's insane.
Yeah.
Basically the Joker. She's still there. She hasn't gotten her taps moment yet.
Yeah, but it's still not his kid. It's not really her anymore.
That's true. That scene where he was on the snake bite and then went and rescued her when she was a kid was heartbreaking. That was hard to watch. I'm giving the episode 7 out of 10. I don't know if any of you guys watched it.
I have not.
I'm gonna have to say 6 out of 10 purely because it's not as good as other episodes and it was still a little underwhelming.
And there wasn't enough Kate. Now that they've said Kate is here, that's all I want to know what's happening.
You have no idea what they're talking about either, do you?
I don't like DC, so
I'm offended. Although I can understand skipping some of it.
DC is my life.
half of the first season of Arrow and I really liked it, but then I stopped. I don't know why I stopped, but then I stopped.
Arrowverse is really good for a while, and then you need to
Arrowverse
drop
is really
certain
good before
shows.
Jeff Johns takes over.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I watched the first couple episodes of Supergirl, but I got bored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not surprising. Supergirl's just really, really boring.
Okay, but I did
Yeah.
enjoy watching Jeremy Jordan, especially now that I've met that man.
Yeah, he
So-
leaves.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
Nope, not even slightly.
Straight up.
He's the best character in the show. He leaves after like 2 seasons, and they replace him with just the worst character ever.
Okay, it's a bad show, but I do
Brainiac 5.
appreciate the scene where she's like coming out as a superhero and he thinks like she's coming out as gay.
Yeah,
I do appreciate
That
that.
was
scene.
fun.
That
That's
was
hilarious.
pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. I think that's probably it for this week. There's not really much more happening.
No.
No movies.
So we decided on a name yet? Because I said something about the cat being the broker something. I was thinking that could be an idea.
The cat is the stockbroker.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the term,
I
but
think it's power broker.
yeah.
Or yeah,
Stockbroker.
power broker.
The cat is
That's
my
a
grandfather.
comic.
Stockbroker.
Yeah. I mean that's one way,
Yeah,
but
okay, that's
it's
our
one
name.
idea.
That's our name. Ari's cat is the stockbroker.
All the cats are stockbrokers.
Very business cat.
Get him a
Next
suit.
Next time I'll have the Catress suit
Yes.
and have her in it.
All right.
Yes.
Until next week, thank you to our surprisingly growing listener base. We got 60 whole listeners this week. We are moving up in the world.
Wow.
Oh, people are going to hear my voice. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And my horrible microphone. I've given up on my whole apparatus because it shut down on me last time. So
Yeah, that was fun. All right. Until next week.